Doc, 7 guys in double figures, really comprehensive victory kind of from top to bottom.
Yeah.
What's the kind of vibe around the team 3 games with a fully healthy roster?
Just keep growing, keep pushing. You can see they're in that mode. Ball movement tonight was extraordinary. When you can get the amount of assists, what did we have? 35 assists with only 10 turnovers. We took care of the ball, we moved the ball. I thought we made the right plays. We didn't need to force it, and that's all we talked about today. Was they're a terrific defensive team. They pull in a lot, and they make you make the extra pass. But if you're willing to do it, you're going to get shots, and I thought our guys did it tonight. And then defensively, I just thought our length and our switching, our deflections. I don't know. I don't have our numbers yet, but I can't wait to see them. They have to be extremely high.
Hey, Doc. Can you talk about your play calling ratio? Did that revert now that you have more players on the team? Can you just elaborate on that?
No, I mean, it is what it is. There's nights that, Pat's doing a great job. Reggie's starting to pick up stuff as well. Very smart, very high IQ. I'm probably calling a lot more right now, but, eventually, hopefully, each game, that gets less and less. But I don't mind one way or the other. I love when they do it. It's a lot nicer for me, because they see it. They're on the floor. So the better, the more the better.
Defensively, it seems like the starting unit is at a really, really high
Yeah.
level right now. How would you evaluate where they're at as a group?
Yeah, they've been great. Well, first of all, they're together. They haven't been together. And so, having Marcus and PG and Kawhi and Pat on the floor at the same time with Zub, who's been terrific defensively all year. It gives us a lot of length, and only the small guy is the toughest guy, with Pat. So it just makes us really good.
Doc, over here, you coached a lot of great defensive units over the years, but with the pieces that you guys have on this team, does this have the potential to be the best that you coached so far?
I'm going to wait and see. Potentially, I like where we can go defensively for sure. We've been inconsistent for sure as well. So we have to turn it into something that we do every day. When we get to that level, then we're going to be really good.
Doc, Reggie kind of struggled in his debut, but tonight he was everywhere, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. What did you like most about his game?
He just, again, he's taking what he has. He has a lot of, like he said, got a lot of tools to work with out there, and so he doesn't, if you watch him, he never feels like he has to go that fast. He's not forcing anything. He's a terrific passer. He's making simple plays. And then defensively, I thought he was really good tonight as well. So he started to really kind of figure out what we're doing, at least the early offensive part. That's good.
Doc, when you guys are putting together 3 games like this now and you guys are healthy and you're starting to pick each other out, what is that doing for sort of confidence and just...
Yeah, the one thing this team has not lacked is confidence. I will say that even when we wasn't playing well. We've lost a couple in a row, 3 in a row. No one even talks about it. Like, it's never mentioned. I've not heard it mentioned once. So, but it definitely helps to start doing it and play. Then everyone sees it, and I think it grows. It allows you to take you to another level. So it is a good thing. Confidence is good. That's always important.
Doc, you guys already had a scary bench before, but with the addition of Reggie, the bench outscored the Nuggets starters. They had more than half the assists for the whole team. What can you say about the Clipper bench now?
Yeah, it's great. Again, just the offensive firepower that they have coming in. You have Trez and Lou, then you have Sham, then you have Reggie. It's just a lot of guys that can play. They're starting to grow together. Now that's, when you think about it, it's now a new group because Reggie hasn't played with that group and Sham hasn't played with that group. So in a lot of ways, they're finding their way as well, and they're doing it very well.
With this new group, how would you assess that next level can be? Like, what is that next level?
I don't know. I really don't know. We talk about it. Keep reaching for the next level and never reach it. That would be nice. That means we're just going to keep growing. That's what we need to be.
And also, just would you say that this is like the most complete game you've seen from this team?
Well, with this team, probably yes, since we haven't been together a lot. Yeah, probably so.
you're not a big standings guy, but we're now into the last quarter or so, and this win puts you over them into number two. You starting to look at that now?
Now, I don't know. I've never known what it does. Like for me to look at it, I try to win every game. And I figure if we do that, the standings will be the standings. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna tell me anyway. You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me. So I don't have to look. You guys are doing all my work. Keep doing it for me. It's very nice. I appreciate it, but I don't. I worry about getting better, and I think if you do that and you keep winning, the standings will take care of themselves.
Doc, when this team is focused and locked in like it's been against the Lakers and now tonight, they're really, really good. Has there been one commonality or one indicator you've seen that hey, my guys are locked in?
Those two words you said, locked in and focused. I wasn't there this morning for shoot around, and but when I showed up this evening, one of the players I checked on, how we did in shoot around, and the first word was from one of our key guys, "Don't worry about it, we're locked in today." So, I didn't know if I believed it, to be honest, because you have to see it, and then once you saw it, and you thought, "Oh, they were," so that was nice.
Circling back to Reggie, with how well he's fit in these last couple of games, what does that do for Lou Will in terms of taking some of the pressure off, opening up his game?
It is huge. He has so much. You can see Lou energy's coming back because he didn't have to do all the work. He didn't have to bring the ball up every time, and the traps are now on Reggie at times. So Lou got a wide open corner three tonight. He wasn't getting those shots before because he always had to have the ball. Now he's the guy on the back end of a play. That's really nice for him.
Patrick Beverly at 0 points, but he was a plus 13.
Loved it.
Had to be the most impactful.
He's just such a winner. I mean, he really is. Like, was anybody happier tonight than Patrick Beverly? It's like every young player should look at Patrick Beverly tonight, not the stats, but during the game, and how happy he was that we were playing well, that he was making plays with 0 points. It's just. I tell you, man, you need those type of guys on your team, and I'm glad I have him.
Doc, can you talk about the fun? Where does your fun come? Is your fun in coaching? Is your fun in the development? Is your fun at the end of the season? Can you elaborate on that?
My grandkids. That's where my most fun comes from. No, I would say I love coaching. Yeah. So, but every coach. There's not one coach that doesn't love winning. And then I guess you love when you are growing and winning, because then you feel like you see progress. So I guess that's where my fun comes. And then my last fun part is every time I come in here and talk to you guys. I can't wait. All right, I'm done. Thank you.